Are you getting tired of the high prices here in Sacramento, California? It seems like the prices just keep going up and up on new homes. So in this video, I'm gonna be uncovering some really affordable new construction options here in the area. In fact, today we're on the outskirts of Lincoln, California, a beautiful up and coming suburb area that's really comparable to like Roseville or Rocklin. So in this video, I'm gonna be uncovering these affordable options, some amazing incentives that these new homes are offering, and I'm gonna even include an overview of what it's like to live here in Lincoln and what's around these brand new homes. All right, we're gonna start it off Millau at 12 Bridges. Now this is a community by Century Communities. They're a smaller developer, but they've been definitely around here in Sacramento. And I'm gonna show you guys a few different models here, and then we're gonna go over to another community that you're definitely gonna wanna know about. Now here, this is the Plan 3. Now these homes are just under 2,000 to a little over 2,000 square feet. The lowest price homes are gonna be starting about 545,000, and currently they're offering some great incentives, about 25K in closing cost incentives, and you can kind of use that money how you want. But I really like this Plan 3. It's a little bit bigger. You're gonna be starting in the upper fives, but I wanted to show you this model. All right, stepping on in. Now this model is 2,150 square feet. The great thing about this plan is that it's got a downstairs bedroom and bathroom, but really the main part about this home is over here. So the beauty of this home is that it's kind of tied to like living, dining, and kitchen area. And a lot of the stuff that you'll see in here, I mean, they got really nice finishes to the home, really nice kind of design feel. Definitely better than some of the more affordable new home options here going on in 12 Bridges that you may have seen if you've been in research mode, but I really like them as a builder. They're offering a lot included in their price. Now heading on upstairs, now of course all these homes are gonna be 2-story here in 12 Bridges for this community, but up here you actually get a nice loft. I think this is gonna be big for a lot of families that are gonna have kids, or maybe just want that secondary living space where people can hang out. I think this is a great space. There is a nice closet right here as well, so if you can throw some totes in there, kind of store toys and whatnot. Over this way, I'm gonna show you the owner's suite. It kind of comes right off the staircase. And as you can see, walking into this bedroom, it's fairly sized. This is definitely probably like a king-size bed. You have 2 good-sized nightstands and still a dresser right over there. Plenty of light coming in from this window. And then you also have these, what I call almost like accent windows over here. There's 2 on each side of the bed. That way it brings in a lot of natural light in the mornings. I'm gonna show you the owner's bath. The cool thing about this one is that it still offers a full-size tub, which is really nice with a window over it. You get dual sinks, and then you still get a nice walk-in shower. So I like that you have the combo feature with the tub and the shower. Some builders have walked away from that, offering only a shower. So I think people are gonna like that as well. And then of course, a good size, I would say a little bit of an oversized walk-in closet, especially for a home over 2,100 square feet. Now to finish off the upstairs, here you would have a nice laundry room. Right over here you'd have a kid's bedroom, and then one more kid's bedroom right back here. They're pretty similar. And then you have a full bath, which is really nice for the kids to share upstairs in this home. As far as where the location is of this community, you're right here in 12 Bridges, which is a new up-and-coming master plan development that's been around for quite some time. The beautiful thing about this area is that it's right off the 12 Bridges exit. So you're gonna be super close to Highway 65, where you can get on and off if you're a commuter. Now, when it comes to the actual community, there is no HOA here, which is awesome, but there are gonna be some Mellows, and those are gonna be a little bit higher. I'll put them right down below, but you're gonna see Mellows all around the new developments in Sacramento, so just keep an eye out for that. Now, some other great things about this area specifically is that 12 Bridges has some amazing school ratings. And right here, as I'm looking from here, I can see John Adams Academy. You're also gonna be a part of the 12 Bridges new high school just down the street from here. And of course, the public schools around here are great. You can look up the ratings for yourself. Greatschools.org is a great resource for that. But as you can see, a lot of new development coming in right around here. And also, just so you guys know, right across the street here is KB Homes. They're also doing a really great affordable community with smaller homes. But the one downside of that one is it's gonna have an HOA. So if you guys want information on that one, you can always reach out to us down below. We service all of the new builds here in Sacramento. And I just wanna make mention here as well is that there is another, a little bit more higher end community. It's gonna be called Rialto by the same builder right here on the same street. We're not gonna be showing those model homes, but if you're looking for something a little bit bigger, a little bit more high-end, if you will, those are gonna be starting in the lower 600s and well on up. So that's gonna be another great community I would check out. People ask when it comes to these new construction homes is if there's shopping nearby and other amenities like that. Well, I'll say the great thing is here, you could take a back road right here and there's a few huge plazas offering a ton of food options. You have your Target, your Home Depot, your Lowe's, things of that nature, and also a bunch of restaurants over there. So as far as like local shopping, I mean, here in 5-7 minutes, it's right there. They're also expecting to build a new Nugget Plaza, which is like a higher end grocery store. Think of maybe like Whole Foods, just one exit down from here. And then you also have the notable Galleria Mall in Roseville and all of Roseville's notable shopping, all the big box stores you could want, Costco, etc. Just like 10-12 minutes on the freeway. So as far as location wise, you're still close enough to all of Roseville and what it has to offer. And of course, you're pretty close to Rocklin and Whitney Ranch and all the notable areas. So I think this is gonna be a great development here in 12 Bridges. All right, so continuing our tour, this is the plan 2. It's gonna be a little bit smaller at 1,945 square feet. It's gonna be 3 to 4 bedrooms. It's gonna also have a 2-car garage. Now, the cheapest model home is not modeled here, but it is gonna be available. So these homes right here are currently starting probably in the 560s, more or less, without upgrades and things like that. But let's go inside and show it. All right, here we are at the plan 2. Now stepping inside, this one has a little bit of a different flow than the previous one, because as you go down this hallway, it's gonna be a little bit flopped. The kitchen is gonna start right away, kind of on your left-hand side as you walk in. You're still gonna have a beautiful island with the sink inside. I do love that they're still offering the gas range on these homes, which is really nice. Microwave right up top. I know some people may wanna upgrade that to like an open hood, so that's nice. But then you also still get a formal pantry, just to give you guys an idea. It's kind of got like a little corner in there, so plenty of space. Still good size for a typical fridge here on the other side too. And I like when the fridge is a little bit out of the way of the cooking scene. Now over here, you kind of have your dining in the center. So it's more of a informal, formal, if you will, depending on how you like your setup. Most people end up eating at the island anyways, right? And then you have your living room right here. So still plenty of space for a oversized sectional like this. And one thing I do like is that you can see here, this wall kind of like dips in, almost like a recessed feel. And I like that because then you could do built-in cabinets down below or an entertainment system like this. And it feels like the TV is further and offset. So that's a personal thing that I like. So while we're still on the downstairs, I just kind of wanted to show you this. This would be the front door as you enter. If you went over this way, kind of the staircase leads up this way, and then you just have a powder room or like a half bath right here for guests coming in and out of the house. Now up here, as I mentioned, there's also a loft up here, which is really nice when you do have kids. And it's pretty spacious. It's not terribly large, but it still has a lot of windows on the perimeter, so a lot of natural light coming in, which I like. Over here, you kind of have an oversized vanity for a dual sink. The way this one's modeled, it just has a single. I believe that it's gonna be an upgrade with the builder. I would definitely go double if you have kids. And then over here, you have the loo and the tub with the shower over it. Now stepping over down this hall, you still get a good sized laundry room right here. And you still have your 2 kids' bedrooms right back here, and they're kind of on the front side of the home, if you will. The way this one is positioned, they're getting a lot of light in, and they'll also probably get the sunset, just the way the models are set up. But then right here, I mean, of course, this is the part that every owner wants to know about, is gonna be the owner suite. So it's still a very, very proportionally sized owner suite, I would say. Not as many windows as the previous models we showed. It just has one big one here on the front. I think it's still offering a lot of light as we're doing this video. And then also the owner's bath. Similar setup to the last one. You still get a full tub, full shower, which I think is a bonus. The dual sinks. Sometimes I do like when they are completely separated, but of course with homes in this size and price point, you're not gonna get that full luxury feel, to be honest with you. You still get the loo separated with, it'll come with the door, I promise. And then it still gets a full walk-in closet, of course. All right, guys, here we are at the second community. And honestly, I think I like this one a little bit better. The reason why we came here is actually for a good client of ours. He's currently serving in the military and he's out of country, serving. So we thought we would shoot this model tour and include it for him. So big shout out to you, man. Hope you're enjoying this video. And we're gonna go inside. This is Jubilee and Monument by Tri-Pointe Homes. It's a community called Independence, and it's a huge master plan development. We're here on the northern side of Lincoln, which is still just as beautiful. So we're gonna go inside these model homes and show you guys. All right, so here we are in front of the Plan 3 at Jubilee. This is gonna be one of the more affordable out of the two series here. You can see the other model homes right there. First, we're gonna review the Plan 3. This one is over 2,100 square feet. Now, this community offers 3 plans from 1,700 to over 2,100 square feet. Of course, I'm gonna show you the bigger, more beautiful one that I really like. But the pricing for the community, if you wanted to, starts in the mid 500s, about 550, 560 to about $600,000. All right, here we are stepping into the Plan 3. One thing I like right away is the hallway. It just feels a little bit more open and inviting. Right on the left here, you have your staircase going straight up, which we'll show you guys in a bit. But downstairs, this plan is gonna offer the downstairs full bath and a full bedroom, which I think is gonna be a huge bonus for a lot of people, especially people with bigger families or want an office downstairs, or maybe someone visiting with them. Or sometimes, honestly, you have an older kid in the house and you kind of want them to have that separation. I think this is a great fit for someone like that. All right, further down this hallway, it really opens up into a nice, inviting floor plan. Now, this is something you'll see, it kind of goes from the living, then to a dining, towards a sliding glass door in the backyard. But check out this kitchen. I really love the lighting that they've done here. It really gives it a nice, modern approach. You still get a sizable island. Now, the interesting part about this one, since your kitchen is kind of set up like an L here, it is more of a square on the island. Some people may like that, others may not. I personally prefer a rectangle shape, but you still get seating at the end here. Now, granite a lot of times is included, so you're gonna have a few different options. Cabinets, depending on the color and the style you choose, the builder may ask for upgrades on that one. Of course, if you guys have been watching new builds, this is not anything new. Now, as you can see here on the appliances, they got the cafe appliances, which is really nice. That's typically an upgrade with most builders in the area. One thing I really like here is that the sink is gonna be overlooking, even though it is just to the side of the backyard, which we'll show you guys the backyard sizes in a bit. It's still nice to have an open window if you're washing dishes, cleaning up the kitchen, etc. One cool thing about this island too is there is gonna be cabinets here in the front for extra storage. And then you do have the extended cabinets right here. So if you're ever hosting, you ever have like chips and salsa out for the game, this is a really cool, I think, hosting home for a lot of people. Now, upstairs, you do have a pretty sizable loft. As you can see here, it fits a really good sectional. You still have a kind of an entertainment with the bigger TV. A lot of natural light coming in here, 2 windows off the sides, which is really nice. Little hideaway, I guess, for the kids. Now, back here, you'll have 1 full bedroom, of course. You'll have a bathroom that's got a little bit of a different shape here. You walk in, there's a vanity on your left, and you still get the tub and shower over, which is nice. Another bedroom right here, which is more of a setup like a nursery for this one, but of course, this could totally be any kid's room that you'd want. Now, stepping to the other side of the loft, you'd walk in over here to the owner's suite. And I really like this owner's suite. It's got really nice sizing in here. One thing is that I wish it would have a little bit more windows. Tri-Pointe typically has more windows in their homes, as you'll see throughout, but I like it to have in the owner's suite as well. Still a lot of natural light in here though, so I wouldn't complain about that too much. And then of course the owner's bath. I really love this owner's bath. I love the tile they've done here on the shower. On this one, I gotta double check if you can still do a tub and a shower. With this space, probably not, unless you wanted to do the tub and shower combo. You still get the dual sinks, of course. I'd like there to be a little bit more space, a little bit more separation, which maybe they could have done with the window here, but still a very sizable bathroom, I would say, for owner's suite. The separate loo right here with some nice floating shelves in there. And then of course you still get a pretty sizable walk-in closet. All right, so some things you're gonna wanna know about this community is there's actually 3 parks right here in the vicinity, which I'm gonna show you guys, but 3 walkable parks right here within Independence. There's already been a few builders around here that have been kind of growing the community. But the one thing you're gonna wanna consider is that the drive, it's really on the northern side of Lincoln. So to get to Roseville and all the other shopping, as I've mentioned in the previous home tours. It's a little bit further out. The other thing you're gonna wanna know is that there's actually a local airport right here just down the road. So just caution to you guys. Now on that, there is no HOA to this community, which is a bonus, but there are gonna be some Mellarus and they're running about $347 per month. And then also on this community versus the previous one we showed you, the yards are a little bit bigger. You'll see the backyards have a little bit more space. If you notice in the previous community, they were a little tight, more almost patio style backyards. Still a formal backyard, but these ones you're gonna get roughly about 4,000 more or less square feet on the lot. I know it's not terribly large, but it's definitely better than the previous community we showed you. All right, we're gonna jump down to the Plan 1. This is gonna be your most affordable option here. There's gonna be a Plan 2 as well that's gonna be modeled pretty soon here. Now this one's just over 1,700 square feet with 3 beds, 2.5 baths, and of course your standard 2-car garage. Let's go inside. Now stepping into the Plan 1, you'll notice right here is kind of like your powder room on the right-hand side. You have a cloak closet and then the garage entrance right here. So when you kind of step into the heart of the home, it really happens fairly quickly here because you're right into the kitchen area. As you'll notice here, there's no formal island, okay? Now I haven't double checked yet with the builder if that's a possibility to get one added in. I know after the fact, if you were to contact me and ask for a few referrals, we can definitely get that done for you. But you could also get a movable island if you wanted to. I see that getting really popular with some smaller new builds that our clients have purchased. But one thing I like about this one is the bigger window straight into the backyard. It lets in a lot of light right here into the living space. But I also love the dual sink here. It's kind of split in the middle. Very nice. And of course, the view of the backyard. I'm personally a fan of that, okay? You have kind of like your darker cabinets, almost like a espresso, dark mocha, basically pushing a black color. That's most likely gonna be a little bit of an upgrade, but they look very nice. And I'm seeing a lot of people kind of sway from the white trend, even though I still like the white cabinets. But your dining area would be here, kind of like a formal space, and then of course, a nice sized living room right here. I'm personally a fan of these Tri-Pointe homes. I think they're looking pretty good so far. I'd love to hear from you guys. What do you think about these homes that we've been showing you so far? Which one is your favorite? Let me know in the comments. Now, stepping on upstairs, one thing you'll notice is as soon as you come off the staircase, you're gonna walk into a full bathroom, which is really nice because it has the tub and shower over it for the kids. And over here, right over this way, you'd have a nice sized laundry room with a little linen closet right here. And then you're gonna finish it off with the rest of the bedrooms, okay? Now this is a sizable bedroom, I would say. It's got a nice window overlooking the front. In this case, the park is right out front of these model homes, so it's really nice. It's got the sliding closet doors as well. Over here, you have the second proper bedroom upstairs, more of a kid's bedroom in this case. Now the window is a little bit smaller on this one, and it's kind of offset, but it makes great space. I think they've done well here with just doing like a little workspace, little home workspace. And then at the end of the hall, you're gonna walk into the owner's suite. Now the owner's suite is gonna be basically backing up to the back side of the home, overlooking the backyard. You got a nice oversized window. It is just one. I kind of wish there was a few more, but honestly, in this setup, it's plenty of natural light coming in here, so I wouldn't complain about that. Very sizable bedroom as well. I would say a little bit oversized in my opinion, which is good. And then of course, into the owner's bath. You got the dual sinks, one on the right, one on the left, of course, into a sizable vanity area. It's not terribly large, still quite spacious in here. Walk-in shower. One thing I really like here is the matte black trim. If you've been watching my channel, I'm a big fan of matte black trim. I think it looks really nice and modern nowadays. Your loo will be right here. And of course, towards the end, very standard kind of layout, very functional, is gonna be the walk-in closet. Not as large as I'd like it to be, but again, for a smaller plan, they're making it work.
Well guys, we hope you enjoyed these tours as much as we did. If you'd like to know more information about these affordable homes here in Lincoln, reach out to our team. We would love to help you.
Yeah, we help people relocate into the area all the time. So if you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, we'd love to help you out as well. Also, make sure to check out my link down below of the top 100 new communities going on in Sacramento. You will love it. We'll see you on the next one. Whoop!